All right, team, what's going on? I'm Tim Jenkins, and welcome to All Things QB, where I watch every single clip and break down the most important ones. Today, we've got J.J. McCarthy, Week 12, a big loss against the Green Bay Packers, and we're going to talk through, is J.J. the problem based on the film? But before we do that, please FTA this thing, which means comment for the algorithm, like this video, and then make sure you're subscribed to the channel. If you're new to the channel, it's your first video, I always say you can wait till the end, and hopefully I will earn that subscription. But without further ado, let's jump into the film. All right, team. First one we've got a great little play action mag route, well-designed concept, force them in a single high, get exactly what you want. So they're going to motion down, right? They're going to short motion down. They're going to have this little play action fake. They're working this backside mag route, this roll in. With the motion, you'll see the safety insert. They'll get to a single high. Really easy pitch and catch. Honestly, really good job from J.J. McCarthy. Watch him hold right here at the top. You see that? Where it's like he's getting ready to pull the trigger, but he waits for that window to open up. That's a really good shot. Great catch. Looking at it from the tight, you guys will see it a little bit better in terms of why he's sinking on that back foot, why he's holding. Right here, boom, you see that? Where he loads ever so slightly, it's because he's just waiting for this window. I honestly feel like if he does cut it loose right here, there is a shot 29 sinks under. I also think he probably could just get to his back foot and rip it, and I think he'd be fine. But holding on for that window doesn't bother me one bit. Great pitch and catch. Really good play design. Really like that one. This one is one that you look at and you go, man, we just need this one. We'll let it roll. But all it is they're motioning across, and then they've got tailback slow screen, right? So sorry. We're going to get here. We're going to motion across. All these guys are just running off. They're making it look like a different concept. They're getting their back across. This is one, though, that if you guys watch, we'll kick it right here in slow-mo. JJ does a really good job putting his eyes opposite, right? Put your eyes opposite the screen and start to retreat. Good so far. We've just got to, at this point, we got to body up Aaron Jones, because I want you guys to look at this where, sure, you've got 52 who's going to fall off, but if you can body up Aaron Jones, front shoulder, there's a good chance this thing can go. And I'm not saying that they pick up 10, because he's still got a guy to make miss. But it just gives you a little bit closer field goal. And obviously, they end up making the field goal on this drive. So you could say, hey, Tim, doesn't really matter. But to me, this is more of could be a first down conversion if we just give him a decent look. And these are the kind of ones that it's just like, man, there are certain things where, okay, hey, maybe the concept's hitting a little fast. Maybe there's multiple coverage looks. Maybe the blitz, maybe the pressure's getting to us. Hey, maybe we don't have our protection right. There's all that kind of stuff. These are the ones, though, that are pretty cut and dry in terms of, you can see Jones, man. He gives him both his numbers. It's like we're settling up. We need this thing front shoulder. 78's got his eyes back. He's got a peel. Like, we've got a shot here. And we just dirt that thing. That's one of those that's a tough one. This one, we got to cut this thing loose, man. I want you guys to watch Jefferson at the bottom of the screen. It's just a perfect shake route. We got 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9, and then what's the concept? Right? 3rd and 9, what's the concept? Concept is dagger with a shake. So they've got this for dagger, right? With the big in. They've also got this where we're going to little shake to the corner. And I want you to watch, man. I just think JJ's got his eyes to it. He's got his eyes right at the middle, actually. But it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give us a hitch. Look, he peeks it. He peeks it right there. Cut it loose. Cut it loose on the boundary. Let's go get this thing. Instead, we move on to our tight end who's on like a little, you could call it a shallow, but it's really like a bluff shallow. Gosh, man, that one hurts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's doing a good job trying to hold the integrity of the coverage shell, right? Putting his eyes down the middle, trying to hold the integrity of the coverage shell. But right here, we got to cut it loose. Say we get to our check down, and that gets our check down killed. Those are the ones that we've got to cut loose as a quarterback. Third and long, we've got a concept that could convert. Those are the ones that we got to just turn it loose. All right, team, right here we've got a great one. This is a really darn good football, great concept. This is the definition of hunting with the football. This is being aggressive with the football, exactly what you want to see. Super simple concept being, it's basically just another version of smash, right? We all ran smash where you had the hitch with the corner. Okay, this one is basically, you've got the corner, but now with a speed out, right? I want you guys to watch this defender. 24 just slightly sinks, right? Slightly decides to play that out. That's all JJ needs. He's aggressive with the football. That's what you want to see. We need more of these types of clips on tape. This is what you want to see from a young quarterback. Trusting what he's seeing, confidence in his progression, and then coming alive and hunting with the football. That's great stuff. Look at it from the tight. Yeah, that is a big time throw. Big time window. That's exactly what you want to see. That is an awesome ball. And then the bad. Okay, so that was good. Now we're getting. But, so, we can't take this sack. We just flat out can't take this sack. This is one of those where the concept is we're trying to take a little shot play here. They're trying to hit this guy on this out and up. That's why he's hanging on it so long. But it ain't there. It ain't there. Okay, out and up. We can't hang on it that long. Ugh. Could have been disastrous. Now, they end up getting a positive play on the next play and kicking a field goal. So, I guess in the end, it doesn't hurt us, kind of like that screen play. But if he gets off of it, right, if we just get a little bit of pocket movement here, if we can just get an ever so slight pocket slide here and then get to our tight end, we have a chance for a decently positive play. Instead, we're just hanging on it. We end up taking a sack. Just can't do that in that situation. This one I've got a no grade, but I do want to walk you guys through the concept. This kind of, to me, when you really evaluate the day, this sums up the day where we were just getting beat on matchups. I guess I'll let this clip slide, or not slide. I'll let this clip go, and then we can talk through it. But we're getting beat on matchups, but there are plays to be made out there. And it's just a combination of if we had a split second longer, I want you to watch this. We're going to fake toss, but I want you guys to watch this tight end. If we just had a split second longer, right there, he's clearing, right? There he's clearing, and he's going to start to wrap the defender. And the safety's overplayed his hand. You can see the safety's overplayed. We're wrapping our defender. Right here, we can be driving this football. Instead, we're getting sacked. So to me, it's like, okay, let's say he threw this now. That would be elite level anticipation. And I still think as he pulls his arm back, Micah Parsons probably grabs it. But that's like, to me, trying to have him throw it that early, that's unrealistic. Like, that's an unrealistic level of anticipation for where he's at in his growth. But I do want to highlight where it's like, I know the Vikings struggled, and I know, this game wasn't really close, but there were plays to be made if we can just hold up a split second longer in protection, or if we can throw a little bit more with anticipation, or if we make a big time catch. There were plays to be made out there. And then this one, right? I'll let this one run for you guys, but, hey, you get the arm grab. Is that anyone's fault? Is that the quarterback's fault? Nah, that's not. But again, it's just more pressure, more breakdowns up front. JJ could climb a little bit harder back up into this pocket. But that's a tough one. This one is, unfortunately, our last one, and it is, I don't know what we're doing, man. We're throwing dagger. It's 2nd and long. You've got this outside release go. We've got the seam. We've got this big in route. You can see him get to 5, hitch, go to throw this thing, and I got nothing. I got absolutely nothing. That's gonna go down as one of the worst throws you're gonna see in week 12. It's something that would borderline get you benched if you played on my 3rd grade team. Mac Jenkins would be getting benched. This is just bad. I don't know what he's even thinking, honestly, because even if he drives this thing to this seam, the guy's dead in the water. The better shot, if you're going to really just try to rip it down the field, would have been taking the boundary side go against the cloud corner, but this is just not good. So all in all, where are we at? I don't think we really have an answer. Is JJ McCarthy the problem? I don't think we have a good answer, because you go and you turn this tape on. There were too many breakdowns. We had breakdowns of him reading. We had bad throws, breakdowns of protection. One of those games where it's like a couple of turnovers. Next thing you know, it's out of hand. So is he the problem? I can't come on here in my first Vikings film breakdown and certify stamp, yeah, he's the problem. I could tell you this didn't look great. There were plays to be made out there. It just didn't look like what you would expect. With that being said, you got to treat him like a rookie right now. So I think there's still a lot to evaluate. Does not look like we're trending in the right direction. So you guys comment, let me know what you think. And until next time, peace.